Great Prince Pawan, there is nothing you can do to persuade us to change our minds. But my father and my grandfather, most of you are only risen to your station because of the things that they did for you. Yes, and because of the promise that they set forth for us, that we would be part of a great nation that cared equally about all of its people. But your father, he uses that dream as an excuse for conquest. At this point, he is hardly better than the northern barbarians that he constantly rails against in his speeches and declarations. But you must see, there is no way that you can prevail in a war, in a rebellion, against the grand army of Lohara. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Somnath, the Samrat of the Lohara Empire. We are in cleanup mode. Yes, we are at the end of our life. We're still fine, though, so it's the end of our life theoretically. We could live to be like 107, who knows. But we're doing cleanup stuff. We're sort of consolidating those empires, which we feel like we should be able to control. Ooh, our ally took back this, so that throws a bit of a wrench in any plan we might have had to get this empire. That's fine. We'll just leave it be. We'll just leave it be. The situation may change before we die, and it may not. This whole area down here is now going to be, just like last episode, it's going to be subjected to a series of de jure wars. Alright, so we're going to raise up our men-at-arms force here. That, sir, bold move. Bold move. That's, man, I have to admit, in spite of the fact I made fun of you for it being a quote-unquote bold move, I have no idea what you would have done instead. Oh, primogenitor. There we go. We can vassalize. Who is this? This? You want to join us? You can, of course, join us. Join us. Yes. Anybody else up here might consider vassalization, you know? To the great Lohara Empire? Nobody? Nobody recognizes that I'll just conquer them anyway? Not even one of you? Well, this guy's a smart guy, so he gets to join on his own terms instead of the alternative. Trooper of the Antelope still lacks a successor. Guy is he's getting up there in age too. We can click this. Finally! We can finally click it without needing to put it someplace else. Excellent. Now that he's joined, how close are we to getting this empire title? We're in. 2 more, huh? I wish there was some way we could just change somebody's mind up here. Anybody who would just be willing to accept vassalization would be good. Is anybody? I didn't even check closely last time. Is anybody even close? 90 is not close. 120 is not close. He is at war with this guy. He's trying to conquer some territory. Trying to make some expansion happen. I understand. What it's like to need to expand, to become stronger. Let's look at our succession here. Realm succession law. We're going to try to change this. Wait, did I not just get primogenitor? Wait. Oh. Yeah, of course. Nobody's gonna like that, but they're not gonna have much choice about that. Let's just do this. Everybody who matters agrees. Great. So we are now primogenitor. We have now guaranteed the line of succession will go fully to our son, or his grandson, or his great-grandson. Good. Just toss that out and head back over to our warmongering. Good. 100% and enforce demands. Excellent. Does he go to a specific person? No, I don't think he does. Nope. Right. And we shall continue down this path of these little wars, although maybe this time I should declare them all at once. The other possibility is, of course, somebody up here who holds 2. This guy hold 2? Oh yeah, he holds 3. Is that a single duchy? It is. Alright. I'm sorry, old man. It's nothing specifically against you. It's just that kind of trying to unify the region, and I kind of have the gold on hand, so I kind of want to just get out here and do the work. What? A tax lien? Never. Okay, let's just look where they all appeared. Where are you guys at? So you're here and here. Okay, I'm gonna put in... So, we're gonna do a little bit of a... No, we're not. I was gonna do something that's cheesy and very meta, but I'm not gonna actually do it. I was going to summon the Holy Order to fight these guys, even though they normally wouldn't agree. But, that's not right. That's not what we should do. We should... Control-click this, and raise this until we have an army big enough to defeat this one. And then send it in. And then we should move our flag. Control-click erase army here until we have an army big enough to defeat them. And then go after them. And that should make this a very simple, very easy, very few second war. Head back up to here to where our guys are pretty much standing still. Send them in and do their stuff. You can go. So this is done. This war will be over. Oh yeah, there's a location down here. Alright, we missed a location. That's not the right spot. We want to move this to here. Then we want to raise all with a control click. Wait till it gets big enough to defeat them. Cancel. Send them in. And then get rid of this. There we go. Perfectly executed. So be it. I think we're going to demand his conversion and recruit him, even though we don't really have a use for him, simply because leaving him in our prison doesn't really do anything. And with that, we also finished this war. Good. We'll enforce our demands up here. Let's see. Rid of the hostage. And then we will disband all. And then we will form the Empire of Turin. I've taken some spots that I don't really want to hold up here. Okay, so we will give this to our second son. Done, and then we will create the duchy title. That to him. Now we want to see what we can do about vassalizing people now. We still won't. That's, Guys, you gotta think this through, because I won't accept the current state. You have to know that, right? You have to know I won't accept the current state. We'll give them a little time to think about it. You know, who are we swaying right now? This guy, he already killed off his thing is already gone. So I'm gonna go to this person, I think. They're pretty close, so we're just gonna start swaying them. In fact, no, we'll start swaying them for a while. Maybe people will start to change their mind. She wants us to go to a feast? But this is the Great Campaign. This is the old man trying to create unification of the territory before he dies. I don't think he's gonna be able to stop that for a feast. I think his feasting days might be done. I think he's racing against his inevitable death. He is 74 years old and somehow still doing fine. He doesn't know when he's gonna die, though. Pretty much as soon as he stops being fine, he's probably gonna keel over the next day. Let's see what we're looking for here. Our flag. Here. We're gonna let a little bit of time pass. And then we are going to declare war for this duchy. We're going to declare war for this duchy. And then we're going to declare war for this duchy. And then we're going to raise all of our men-at-arms. And then we are going to raise all. We're going to watch this. Probably enough for this unit. 9 days we'll get our 4, and then we're going to merge these. And we're going to start here. It's nice of them to just sort of sit in line and wait. You know, it's very nice of them. Oh, he was only worth a hook. He has no money. He tricked me. Fine. Changes nothing. Thank you. Good effort. It's not an easy language, of course. Of course we don't make fun of people for making small mistakes because we are a magnanimous lord. The only people that we're really conquering are the people we feel like it. But once somebody's on the inside, we have nothing against them. Let's enforce our demands here. And then we go up here and finish the top. Check for we don't need to demand any hostages here. This, we change this to high and use the hook. I promoted him out before we got the guy. Okay, it's fine. Fine, it's fine. Once the war is over, we can get them back. I don't even know it's that important to. I mean, they did get to level 2, right? That's got to be worth putting a little effort into keeping them around. Force our demands. Expand our army. Decisions. C. Hold mystical communion, yes. Let's restore our accolade. No longer in charge, so I guess that's a thing. His son is literally more of a fool than he was. Guys, I'm gonna work with this guy first. First, he has the most territory, and second, he actually seems we're already the reason why he seems closest is we're already maxed with him. Well, we can befriend him, right? Please join willfully. We don't want this to have to go the bad way, right? Lots of your people and a few of mine will die if we have to do it that way, and I don't really want that. Sir, I don't know if you know the legends or not, but I have literally shattered Mongolian armies and left few of them alive. You should probably just accept that this is inevitable. I mean, there are no independent states inside of the Lohara borders anywhere. Except in the territories that we hold only because they were held by people we conquered. Looking at this kid, we already checked him and there are literally no claimants, right? Yeah. So this is the duchy that borders us. We'll have to take him seriously because his ally might join. But we're going to continue the Persian Wars because that's our purpose right now, is the Persian Wars. Again, we will deal with the North, but by dealing with the Persian Wars first, we give them a chance to reassess their stance. Rethink this whole idea that they can that they can maintain their independence. Because that's not a thing. Okay, and now we want to also raise all here. Should have done these at the same time like I did last time. That more than that, let's merge this, and then just for good measure we will grab you guys. So merge this, and we will begin to crush your capital. Our sister died, that's bad stress, but we do have stress downs available once the war is over, and I don't think this war is going to be much longer than any of the other ones. That's my oh, I went too far. Weird. My spy masters come to me with great news. My rival, Duke Bart, is plotting to kill me. You? Who are you? Well, we discovered his scheme, which sucks for him because he has to abandon it pretty much now. Our wife has died. Did we even get married again? Our obsession with war has basically whittled us down to very few people left who even care that much about us. We've reached the furthest extent of what we can do. We started off as a man with many friends, and now we are a man with more enemies than friends. Let's go to our son here. Literally just so that we can continue forward without having to change anything about our life. We will immediately grant him this now. I really think you should do this, man. I really think you should do this. Your different fate, cultural acceptance, base reluctance, paranoia. Well, you know, it's not up to me. It's not up to me to help you make good decisions. Okay. He doesn't know what to do. Which accolade just lost a rank? The hornblower did? Okay. Who's getting married? Oh, me? No, we're not getting married. Not at this point. Not at the end. This is the end. We're not... Did they just fall out again? Alright. Eagle. Nepali footman. Hornblower. Could force this 14 to do it. Force. Now they have a successor. Good. Now you, I think we're going to try to get a successor using our little click here. Hopefully it will give us somebody decent, but most likely it won't. Oh, that's why. This is, it's buried in the terrain, so I couldn't tell what kind of, building it was. Interesting. He doesn't know what to do. Our antiquarian has died. He has no idea what to do. He's finally decided on this suicidal path of trying to take this back, which will be what ends this war. After wandering back and forth, so be it. Okay, where does that put us on our required number of Persian titles? 99. So we need 15. We're above the vassal limit. Okay. We may have to form some kingdoms with our money. So we look in here. Is there a kingdom up here? There's a kingdom here, right? We probably want to form this kingdom. And then we want to go into here. And let's just see. Oops. See, interestingly enough, that's my second son. Where's my third son? Here. Or, I mean, it's close. It's in it. Okay. Okay. Let's go in here. It's not an empire title. It's this, right? So let's grant him this title. And now we want to get into here and look at where we should be putting people. Did that automatically do it? So this is held by my son. So I can't exactly put him in charge of that. What other kingdom titles can we potentially create? We can create one more right now. This one. Can we create a kingdom title in the north that we can give to our other son? Who's here? Yeah, we can. This kingdom. That is this guy. This guy. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to do a little diversion then. Because the war here is a little stifled anyway. If we look what we can do over here, there's a lot of territory over here that I hold now, right? Up here. This. These two. Okay, I guess we're gonna grant this to our son, and then, I don't know, we may have to put him under the duke that's here already. This son, we're gonna grant him these. Okay, and then go to the guy who actually controls this duchy here. Where is he? There's nobody? Is this duchy not made? Thought it was. Thought when I clicked it, it was made. I'm gonna usurp this then. I'm gonna grant this to my son. Nope. Not that. Not Kubalish, it's this, right? Yep. We'll grant him that. Which will fix some more of our vassal problem, so our vassal problem is even more clean down there. Goodly done. Okay, so we need to conquer this guy, because we want his title to give to our son. It's actually kind of too bad for him, like I didn't want to do this, but he's obviously less important than my son. So I don't have a kingdom claim against him. The only way I can take the whole kingdom is by taking it from this guy. He's going to hold territory either way, so taking his kingdom title is going to actually probably be impossible. We can de jure duchy him. This is going to be complicated. So if we want to usurp his title for our son, we need to take all the territory he has inside of the kingdom, and that means 2 wars, so it doesn't really matter which order we do them in. But getting this king title from him is going to be much harder than I wanted it to be. We just finish the siege before we chase him down. You don't got that many places to go, realistically speaking. Befriend an evening's company. Valuable prisoner who we will ransom because the gold is more important. 58 gold is enough. We are closer now than ever. Became friends. Let's pause and see if that was enough. Is that enough? Are you now wise? You're not wise. All because I'm paranoid. Now that's too bad, because I'm now going to have to war with someone that I am friends with. Trying to run me around in circles. Good luck to him on that, because we're going to catch him. Good, let's just go over here and siege this. Our prison is filled with people, and we should probably be letting them go. Because we're probably creating unnecessary rivalries by not looking at our prison frequently enough. This. What's new here? This skull goblet. Yeah, we don't need that. That's morbid. That's awful. Nobody should have that. Let's just head over and conquer this now. We just have this huge problem over here where we got to take a lot of stuff to become the Emperor of Persia. And it's quite a lot of stuff. There we go. That is another successful conquest. Yes. See if he'll take vassalage. My friend, you should have accepted vassalage because I didn't want to do this, but interesting because we're gonna have to split you. Let's see if any claimants that might actually listen have appeared since the last time we looked. He's the heir, so he will not come. And he is landed, so he will not come. Okay. Let's check this. Do you have anybody who... Ooh, this is a duchy. Actually, 2 duchies. So I can't fast conquer that. Okay, let's just look where the empire goes. Up to here, eh? So yeah, there's no fast conquers left. I can begin a duchy war against you. And I'm eventually gonna have to start fighting this guy as well. See who's what claims we have here. We have somebody claiming just that. Nothing. 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 So no worthwhile claims. I think we're just gonna have to fight this guy for one of the bigger duchies. There's 2. Baghdad is a lot more than 2, so we're gonna fight him for Baghdad. Declare war. Place our flag here, giving ourselves a little bit of a border because this guy's actually strong and we will have to raise all here. And then to just make sure that we have something of a defense, we're gonna hire our Holy Order, the one that's ours, that's free. Let's look at prisoners. We have 2 ransoms to do from the end of the last war. You. This guy. We want to bring this guy in, so we're going to. There he is, right there. So you are good. And then one of you guys is actually missing someone. You do not have a successor. The other guy is this guy, which means I can't recruit anybody. Yeah, this is enough. Let's go in with this. So we're going to siege the actual war target here. These are some of the most valuable counties in the region. Not only do they have intensely high development, but they're also extraordinarily wealthy. They're never really going to be able to be a heartland for us, simply because we won't be able to hold them personally. I mean, we could hold them personally, but this is not really our territory, right? This is... You know... I'm gonna take advantage of his mistake here in thinking that sieging down that one tiny little territory was a good idea. To just destroy this army, and then, as a consequence of destroying that army, also destroy the one he sent afterwards. And then destroy the one he sent after that. Because I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. Like, my force was literally right beside him. He just gave me a fast siege. Literally all he did was he just gave me a fast siege. That's fine, I guess. Just continue on this. We'll grab Baghdad. I'd like to get that siege done. And then we shall enforce our demands. So now we have a tendril of our own territory that splits these 2 people apart, which is good. Where are we at with the whole we shall be the Emperor of Persia thing? Ten more. We need 10 more. That's a lot, but it's not an unachievable lot. We gained a lot of territory there. That's interesting. We may actually give this to our son, so that he can make the decision after we're dead whether or not to keep it. So let's see what we actually gained here. This. So these 3 counties. Go to our heir and grant him these 3 counties. And then we're going to buy the title. And then we're going to grant it to our son. That's it. Go. So once we're gone, he can decide whether or not he keeps this extraordinarily good territory. Maybe he even decides to move. I don't know. I don't know, because we probably won't be playing as him. But look at that. We're making it. We've gained the Emperor of Turan title now. So we are now the Emperor of Turan, Tibet, and Lohara, and the Persian Empire is not that far behind. If we look at the places available to get here, we still have this guy. Looking at his duchies. This is a big duchy, I think. Well, is this actually a big duchy or not? Yeah, this is a big duchy, which we could probably just go to war for immediately. south of Baghdad, and then we have up here in the north, we have this kid who holds those 3 here. At the end of that, we will probably be once again able to attack these guys. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time. We are here with Somnath, the Samrat of the Grand Lohara Empire. An empire that, well, no empire in history has ever come close to its majesty. Our vassals are doing work up here. This is definitely new territory. This area up here feels like it's bigger than it used to be. We also have to deal with these guys who have basically, for reasons unexplicable, will never join us because we're paranoid. It's because we're paranoid. This guy would be in if we weren't paranoid. This guy here, this woman, will she join? No. This guy, no. He'd be in if we weren't paranoid too. What is the benefit for vassalization for being a friend? 10. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, when we will finally be able to become the Emperor of Persia and finish our grand expansion and our grand life. Goodbye for now.